What do you think about video games, me? So first of all, do you agree? And you know that there's such a trend among young people, especially, spend a lot of time playing video games, and on laptop, tablet, or something like this. And tell me about it. What do you think? First of all, do you agree? Do you let your kid play and spend a lot of time on playing video games?
I think I try to have a limit times for kids to play the game in iPad. But sometimes when I'm busy, so I leave it. I leave they play the iPad when I'm busy.
So of course, but you manage. So you manage time and try
I
and tell
try
me.
to.
Yeah, you try to.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you monitor? Do you monitor? Do you observe? Do you monitor when playing game so that they don't spend a lot of time?
Yes, yes, I monitor them. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I
So,
will check what they play,
of
what game.
course,
Yeah, what
of
game
course,
they
what
play.
game they play.
Yeah.
So you check
Yeah.
and
Some game
tell.
not
Yeah.
suitable for some game is not suitable for their age.
Yeah, of course. It's like, on their specific age
Mhm.
are not allowed to play that type. Yeah, of course, I know. It's like, and sometimes, yeah, I see some ads on phone, that pop-up ads. It's like, oh, really? It's a game? And I'm like, wow, really? So it's not a game. So yeah, I do agree with you. Maybe they're not really suitable for their age. And tell me about addiction. So you know that the young people, especially children, can easily become addicted to games. So what can we do? And tell me about your country. If playing video games are really popular in actually your country among people, and what age group?
Um, Actually, I don't have knowledge about what they play because I don't know how to play games.
Yeah, yeah, of
I
course.
just know that young people play game too much, but I
Yeah.
don't know what they play. I don't know what
So,
game they
so,
play.
so you have no idea. So you have no
Yeah,
information, no idea about the video game. So it's because you don't play. Yeah, of course. Neither do I because I don't play video games and I don't like. I don't know what,
I don't
I
have to play game.
course. Yeah, of course. That's the rules. So let me ask you, if you had time, would
Hmm.
you play?
No, I don't like it.
Of course, of course. Yeah, of course. It's not really, it's not my cup of
Yeah.
tea. Yeah, I can't. And I remember that, when I was young,
Mhm.
really, I didn't used to play. So it's like, I didn't play. It was not something that, it's really good. So let's play. No, I don't like, I don't, it's not my
Yeah,
cup of tea.
I don't like.
Well, and now, so the topic of, this session is video games and games. And, of course, they are really, especially, sometimes they're really amusing, sometimes they're really enjoyable. So let's learn some words. Okay, let me share my screen.
Yeah. Don't forget to record.
Of course, I'm doing
You're
it.
not.
Yeah, of course, I am recording. Yeah, of course I am. Of course, I never forget, just once happens. I never forget. Okay,
Yeah.
well, and good news for you. So we have 10 words today.
Really, we study that. We study that unit.
No, we didn't
No.
start 21. We started 20.
Oh.
Unit 20. Let me check. One moment. Last session,
Last
we
time
started.
we just keep it in touch. Just busy.
Of course, we started
Oh,
keeping. Yeah, of course.
it
Let
rain
me
too
check something.
much.
Just one moment. I'm checking the last video.
I go to just
Until someone. Of course, it's like, yeah, yeah. So what? So we didn't study. So you think we studied?
No, we not started this unit. We studying keeping in touch.
Yeah, let me check.
I write this on
Yeah, of course.
because we off Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah,
We
of course. Just let me
Thursday.
check. Of course, keeping in touch, unit 20, and now it's 21. It's
Mm.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, of course it's right.
We
So
just
what's the
start.
problem? What's the problem with it? So
We
yeah,
just
of
start
course.
keeping in touch.
Okay, dear, there is no way you need to make sentences using this word. So of course we need to study. Yeah, we haven't. So we need to. Okay. Ah, I know it's a trick. So we started. No, we haven't. Okay. So at the beginning, so let's learn some adjectives to describe. Of course, not only for video games or online games. No, you can use them for any situation, in any words, any conditions. So different uses, not only for video games. Well, the first one, amusing. So you know that when something is amusing, it's like, fun is the best. Like delightful, enjoyable, engaging. So all them. So you can use, let me write some synonyms that you can use all them. They're good synonyms. Like the first one, engaging. So it makes you engage. Enjoyable, fine, happy, delightful. So this is the first one. They are amusing. So, and don't forget about using, if you are talking about something that can make you excited, can make you engage, using, amusing, engaging, ing form. Okay, the second one, of course, you already know the meaning of enjoyable, something that makes you enjoyed of something, like enjoyable. And the second one, the third one is thrilling. That is exciting and, really extremely exciting. So something that causes a feeling of great excitement or happiness. So we can say extremely exciting. Well, this one, the next one, that is breathtaking. You can use it when talking about, you can also use it when you're talking about sceneries, view, for example, or something that is really beautiful. Extremely exciting, extremely beautiful, both of them. If you're talking about a place, or for example, a piece of art, wow, that painting was breathtaking. It was beautiful. So it can be used as extremely exciting for video games, or beautiful for sceneries, for views. So you can say this one. And the opposite of exciting, interesting is mind-numbing. Mind-numbing means boring. Boring. Well, and we have uninteresting. Uninteresting, you know that prefix on make our adjectives negative. So that is not interesting. Not interesting, uninteresting. Relaxing, of course, something that makes you relax. And recreational, fun. Fun. So, and this one, obsessive. So it's like, that obsession, obsessive, thinking about something or someone or doing something too much. Of course, we can use it. For example, when I say I am obsessive with my mom, it means I really like my mom. So you can use it for talking about people that it has, or for example, Some people are obsessive with fair skin, white skin. It means they like. But obsessive can be used of too much. So doing or thinking about something too much all the time. So doing or thinking about something too much. And you know that absorbing, that is attractive. Taking, something that takes your attention. Absorbing, something that grabs or takes your attention. Well, and now let's use them. Amusing, enjoyable, thrilling. Okay, so we have some sentences to use these words. Okay, let's get started.
Young people, today young people, nowadays young people, very amusing with.
No, they are amused. That is different. For people, we don't use ing. They are not amusing. Amusing is something. For example, I don't know, riding roller coaster is amusing. So amusement park. So you go to amusement park because it's amusing. So it's not the way that you use. Again, for example, it's really amusing when I tell you stories. Self self-confidence. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course, you can use amusing for people, but not the way that you use. Of course, some people, for example, my friend is one of the most amusing people that I know because it makes everyone actually, I don't know, laugh, or it's like, it's really fun. He's really fun. So this way you can use it. Okay. Am I amusing?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
That's it. Okay, so you made a sentence. I'm amusing.
Yeah, you are the most amusing teacher
That was good. Yeah.
of my life.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Teacher.
Yeah. So amusing. Yeah. I am one of the most amusing teachers, yeah, that you've ever had. So why not? Of course. Very. Thank you so much. It was a really good compliment. Thank you so much. Okay. And enjoyable. Since I am an amusing teacher, I always try to make my lessons enjoyable.
Teacher.
So I'm hoping to make sentence. Okay, so it can enjoyable. An activity can be enjoyable, something that you enjoy. So everything that you enjoy doing is enjoyable.
My daughter really enjoyed with her friend's birthday.
Again, your daughter really enjoys when
It's
walking.
very enjoyable. Enjoyable.
No, something is enjoyable, you know? For example, English lessons are enjoyable so that you enjoy. Or for example, swimming is enjoyable, reading books is enjoyable. Okay, you know? Something that makes you feel like, you know, happy and makes you enjoy is enjoyable.
Like listening, performance, music performance, make me enjoy.
Listening to music. Listening to music is enjoyable. Yeah, of course.
Traveling. Mm,
Wow. Next one,
thrilling. Extremely.
thrilling, of course. You know, I think roller coaster ride is really,
Really
yeah,
thrilling.
really thrilling. Really, yeah, scary, thrilling, of course, breathtaking. Yeah, of course.
Like bosky,
Why?
bosky, like in the sea, bosky, like this.
Boxing?
Bosky, bosky, key,
Oh, okay, ski.
bosky,
So why?
bosky,
What ski? Bosky?
bosky. I don't know. I'm
I think you
wrong.
mispronounced.
Like surfing in the sea, surfing.
Okay,
When
surfing.
you
So
ride
surfing is
ride a boat
surfing.
to ride a boat in on the sea. Yes.
Okay, so we have different. So we have sea or river, for example, river canoeing, or for example, I don't know, uh, diving, or for example, windsurfing. So maybe you mean
Windsurfing is
windsurfing.
uh,
Windsurfing?
yeah, yeah, windsurfing,
Okay, so okay. Yeah.
windsurfing.
Surfing, windsurfing. Yeah, that's thrilling.
Surfing in the
Yeah.
sea is very thrilling.
Yeah.
Talking.
For
Travel
example,
to a new travel to travel to a new mm, break talking.
travel to where is breathtaking.
Travel to mountains.
So just traveling. So let me say travel. You
Traveling.
know that when you have the verb at the beginning of the sentence, you need to use ing form. So traveling to the mountain is breathtaking. Or for example, the view, the top of the mountain is breathtaking. Or yes, you can say hiking is breath. Yeah, of course you can say yeah.
I
And
think
mind numbing.
New film is mind numbing. Mind numbing.
What makes you?
New film. A new film.
New film. Okay,
New
new
film.
film. Yeah, it's mind numbing. Yeah, and uninteresting. Or you can say if something is uninteresting, then you are uninterested in. So you can use both of which one you want.
The meeting is uninteresting.
Yeah, the meeting was uninteresting. Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, and relaxing.
When I go home, that I feel relaxing.
You feel relaxed, as I told you. Ed for you, ing for something that makes you relax. So
I feel relaxed. I'm relaxing.
yeah, for example, I don't know, listening to classical music is relaxing, really relaxing, I think. Next one. Recreational. So you know that, for example, having recreational areas is really important because we need them. For example, when I say recreational areas like swimming pool, like for example, the places that people can go and have fun. So recreational areas is, I think, one of the most important parts of maybe urban life because we need to have them to enjoy. So people to need to have fun. So this way you can use it. Or recreational activity, for example, recreational project. So it means fun. So whenever you like, you can use it.
I'm thinking. um,
Ah, okay. For example, one of, I think, listening to jazz music is really recreational activity. Really. Yeah. So it's like, so you can easily use it. Just try to say something.
yes.
Fishing is recreational. I don't know. Swimming is
Swimming.
yeah. Talking to me is recreational.
Recreation. Oh, yes,
No,
recreation
it's not.
activity.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. For example, I don't know, something is, some activities are recreational. So recreational areas or activities, so you can easily use it. It means fun, so you can use it.
Doing
Yeah.
exercise recreational activities.
Yeah. Okay,
Ah,
thank you so much. Thank you.
it's
Shadowing is a good way. Okay, just try to say what I say. It's shadowing and it's a good method. It's really good method, really. So you can learn easily. So just say just repeat what I say. And that's a good way, really good way to learn. So yeah, of course. So for example, it's better and it's good that governments invest on creating more recreational areas. for residents. So that is for people, for example, residents. So easily you can use it. Okay.
The next one. No.
Yeah, of course you don't want to say okay. Obsessive. Are you okay? Tell me, are you obsessed with cleaning?
Mm. Sad. I must have with
You think?
with
If you
home
are obsessed with something, you're obsessive. So it can be anything.
not upset with housework.
Well, for example, sometimes that when we say obsessive, for example, when it comes to video games, we can say that, actually, uh, people who are obsessed with playing and playing, they always look forward to, I don't know, having and buying upcoming game sessions. So what's not, and they all the time think about, I don't know, how to play, making plans to buy and to play. So, so,
This week, my boss give me many tasks, so I'm very obsessive.
no,
With
you can't. You can't use it this way. No, you can't use it. I am very obsessive. So why? Because he gave you a lot of, you are responsible. You're not obsessive. You have a lot of things to do. It's like, for example, when we say obsessed with something, for example, some people are obsessive about, for example, cleaning. They wash, they clean a lot, too much, and they don't have any control on the behavior. So we say they're obsessive people. Or for example, I don't know, some people are obsessive with their work. Everything should be really accurate. Everything should be perfect. They do the same thing a lot, again and again, to be sure that everything is perfect. So we say obsessive.
I something like very carefully, something like this. Very
Yeah,
carefully.
too much.
Yeah, yeah,
Too
too much.
much.
Yeah, check again and again and again.
Of course, again and again, this is obsession. Yeah,
Obsession.
yeah. The noun is obsession, but for example, when you are obsessed with games, you can't stop thinking. All the time think, all the time want to play. So you're obsessed. You can't control your desire. You want to do it again and again. So this is obsession.
Obsessive.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm looking for what to get your answer. Yeah.
I hate games. Yeah.
Ah. So for example, I don't know, I used to be obsessed with games, but now I'm not, for example. Yeah. Yeah, let me say something. How to use, for example, as I know, do you remember that we studied a lesson about uh, people, like, Vietnamese people, and there was a sentence in the lesson that was, uh, Vietnamese women are obsessed with fair skin. Because of this, they wear masks to avoid getting sunburned. Do you remember?
Mm.
It means they like, so you can use it this way. Don't use it. Forget this word.
Oh my God.
I will create another word for you. This is not good. So we will remove it from dictionary, from English.
Ah, sorry, teacher.
No, don't be sorry. It's
Do we
okay.
not thinking about
No,
something?
it's like, when you some words are not really maybe common in general speaking. So because of this, you don't know how to use them, but you need to practice. Just try to follow and the way that I do. I make sentence and then easily you can make it. Okay. So,
Mm,
for example, the kids, the kids are, okay, for example, obsessed with video games. You know that it's like addiction. They can't control. Play again, again. It's obsessed with. Yeah?
what is, yeah, my Vietnamese women are upset with the sun.
With
Just
what?
be the sunlight.
It means they like obsessed, so they go to, yeah, I don't know. So because if you are obsessed with, you can be. It means you spend all your time to, I don't know, in sun, outside because you're
No,
obsessed to get sunlight.
no,
So why?
not like this. Oh, in this one. I don't understand.
Do you know someone who is obsessed with cleaning? They clean a lot. Everything should be perfect. Everywhere should be tidy and,
Mm,
with no,
yeah,
even not
I
one
know.
spot.
Oh, I know one people like this.
One person. People is
Yeah, I
plural
know,
form.
I know, I know.
Okay.
A relative person.
So
I think
one
they
of
not.
your relative is
Yeah.
obsessed with cleaning.
Yes. They
Yeah.
clean too much.
Of
I
course,
tired.
too much.
And
Yeah,
when
of
I
course.
see that, and I feel very tired.
Yeah, of course. They don't want to see even one spot on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
even one
Mm-hmm.
spot. So it's obsessive. So they are obsessive with, okay, people, and they're obsessed with cleaning.
Yeah, they are absolutely clean.
Yeah. And the last one, absorbing. Now, finally, you could make.
Wrap, wrap, shit. This is needed. Yeah. Wrap your attention. I know. Wrap
I couldn't hear.
a shopping.
I couldn't hear. Absorbing. Yeah, of
I'm
course.
sorry.
Ah, you're talking to yourself?
Uh, yeah, I don't know
Ah, you're
exactly the
thinking.
meaning of a
Ah,
shopping.
absorbing. Something that attracts you. Grab your
Uh,
attention. Get your attention.
Something that attract me.
Attractive. Yeah, of course, attracts you. Attracts you. So it's like absorbing means attractive. Something
Mm.
that grab your attention, you pay attention.
A new fashion store near my house is a shopping.
Absorbing, of
A shop.
course. Yeah, absorbing. Yeah, very good. Well, so do you have any questions related to these words, the meaning of them, the use of them?
Yeah, I think everything about too much about obsessive.
Ah, obsessive. Okay,
I
so
can give any sentence
so
about
why? But you already used it. But you already used it. So you
it.
said. So let me get. Okay, so I okay. Let me give you some sentences. Maybe it can be helpful. For example, as I told you, uh, ah, we can say that models, dancers are obsessive about their weight. They all the
Oh,
time want to lose weight. They are obsessive about. So this
obsessive.
is, yeah. Or for example, my friend is an obsessive workaholic. never stop thinking about his job. Obsessive workaholic. Or for example, some people are obsessive about traveling to space. So it's like, I don't know. And some people go to, for example, doctor, psychologist to control their obsessive thought because they think about something a lot. So they are the examples of obsessive. Okay. Well, okay, well. And as I told you, obsess with, you're really interested in, you can use it. Obsessive, having, I don't know, something like uncontrolled thought about something. Obsessed with can be used as interested in. I'm obsessed with my mom. I really like my mom.
Or like
So yeah, of
with
course.
my weight.
Yeah, you are obsessive. You are obsessive about your weight. Yeah, you're obsessive about your weight.
Yes, something like this, right?
Yeah. So everyone is.
Okay.
Everyone is. Yeah, don't
Yes,
say.
come now. This time I obsessed with my weight.
Yeah,
Last time I'm not care too much about this.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, of course, I know that. I remember that in the past, actually, we didn't care. I
Yeah,
didn't care.
you
Was
know
it
now.
because, but now, really, I think, and you know, I'm obsessive about my weight. I try to control. So because you know, just I don't like to get weight. I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard. Okay, now is it clear how to use it?
Yes, not with
Okay, very good.
my weight.
Well, okay. Okay, just pay attention about obsessive and obsessed with. So a difference. So just you know that obsessive and obsessed, that there is a difference between it, as I told you. So when you are obsessed with fashion, you're really into fashion. You are obsessive. You have uncontrol. Of course, both of them is uncontrolled, but it's not bad to know because you can use obsessed with people when you're really into. Okay? Well, eat, sleep, and breathe something. To very passionate, yeah, of course, incredibly enthusiastic about something. So, incredibly enthusiastic about something is eat, sleep, breathe. My mom is really worried about my brother. He seems to eat, sleep, and breathe computer games.
Mm, it's the
So, yeah, of course, you can use it this way, okay? For example, I don't know, we can say that my friend eats, sleep, and breathe. I don't know, breathe his job, soccer, I don't know, painting. Spent very incredibly enthusiastic. So this way you can use it, okay? So that is be to be extremely interested in something, okay? Yeah. For example, in my company, we eat, sleep, and breathe quality. So after eat, sleep, and breathe, we use noun or noun phrase. So noun is better. For example, I don't know, I don't care about, I don't know, for example, I don't care about money. You know, this car is my passion. I want to buy it. I eat, breathe, and sleep this car. I'm really interested in this car. Okay, do you want to make sentence?
yeah. I eat, sleep, and breathe with this business work.
With, yeah, I eat, sleep, and breathe my work. I'm really enthusiastic. I'm really interested in my work. I eat, sleep, and breathe my work, my job. Yeah, of course. So after, as I told you, this idiom, we normally use a noun, okay? Wow. Noun, of course, something. We eat, sleep, and breathe something. For example, I eat, sleep, and breathe my skincare. I eat, sleep, and yeah, skincare.
Skincare.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just, I don't know, example. For example, I eat, sleep, and breathe painting, drawing. I don't know, this way. Well, and just, if you want to use verb after this idiom, don't forget about using ing. You know that. We need to change it to ing form because, we need to use a noun or gerund, ing form of verb. Okay. Well, and the structure of the day, that is really easy. Isolate yourself from something. You know that. When you isolate yourself from something, it's like, you stop connecting. I'm so worried about my cousin. He spent hours in his virtual world and seems to isolate himself from his family. So sometimes, for example, when you have cold, or for example, the duration of pandemic, you remember that COVID-19. So it was like everyone used to isolate themselves from others to be away. So that is isolate. And now we can use it. When you isolate yourself from something or someone, it means you stop communicating. So it can actually have different reasons. Sometimes due to an illness. Sometimes now we are talking about actually video games. It's like, because children spend a lot of time playing video games. They don't like tend to communicate with other people. They spend a lot of time on their phones, tablets, laptop, surfing, playing video games. So they isolate themselves from their family. Isolate yourself from something or someone. Okay? Well, so you try to use this structure to make a sentence, please.
I'm worried about my brothers. He isolate himself,
Isolate
isolate, uh, isolate
himself.
himself, uh, working.
Okay, no. Isolate himself from family members. From working means he doesn't work. We
Yes.
can't, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He isolates himself
From people, from
yeah, from his families.
from family, from friends. So from what?
Oh, from his family.
From his family. Yeah, really?
Just example. Just example, teacher. It's not true.
Yeah, of course. So it's like, sometimes we need to, especially nowadays, isolate ourselves from social media. Because you know that, yeah, of course, social media is really good. I don't know, fun, amusing, recreational. So we know, but sometimes we need to be away. So we need to isolate ourselves from social media, something. Because
Okay.
if we don't, we will isolate ourselves from our family.
Mm.
Yeah? Yeah, we need to control because, nowadays we are obsessive. We're
Yeah,
obsessed with social media, of course. We
but
spend a lot of,
we can quit social media.
of
Yeah.
course, if we can. It's really difficult, but if we can, that's perfect. But you know, it's a kind of addiction that is really difficult to control. Like, you know, the first thing that you check when you open your eyes is your phone, social media, your account. If you have a social, I don't know, an account, so you first check your followers, subscribers. Oh, it's really difficult to control. But yeah, as you said, it's better to quit, stop it. I do
Is it
agree.
really hard?
Yeah, of course. Do you use social media?
I have.
Do
Enough.
you use?
Yes, I have.
How much time spent on surfing and I don't know.
I don't. I'm not cutting, but I think when I'm have free time, something is stuff. Yes, something like this, like
Yeah, so that's good.
habits,
Ah, of course.
like
So
habits.
it's
Yeah,
so
sometimes
you are into
sometimes too much
habits.
that
Oh,
I'm tired and I have to control.
ah, of course. Got it. So it's a kind of habit for you. So you're used to using social media. Well, okay. Now, listen. Two people answering the questions and circle the correct answer. So Robert and Miriam, let's listen to 21. Okay, one moment. 21. I hope I can find it normally. I have it here. Yeah, let's listen.
New computer game change.
Unit 11. Recording 3. Robert.
I think they have already changed the way we live. I mean, a lot of people, like me, spend a lot of time playing on computer games. Some people already spend more time in virtual worlds, like Second Life, than they do in the real world. And I'm one of them. I'm starting to use Second Life at work, too. I have meetings with my colleagues in Second Life. So it's not just a game. I think people are starting to spend more and more time in virtual worlds, where you can live in a castle by the beach and look beautiful and fly, etc. It's more fun and exciting than the real world, where you have to worry about money. So, yes, it started as a kind of game, but I think it's really changing how we live, how we work and study. Everything.
Miriam.
Well, they're not changing the way I live very much. I mean, they're just games like any other game. I quite like computer games, some of them. There are lots of games I don't like the violent games. But for me, it's just the same as the other things I do. I mean, sometimes I read a book or watch television to relax. Sometimes I go out for a walk, and sometimes I play a computer game. It's not changing my life. I don't spend all my time on the computer. I use a computer for work, so I don't want to be on the computer all the time at home, too. And I think a lot of people are like me. In our free time, we prefer to do other things.
Well, so about Robert, does he think computer games are changing the way we live?
Yes. You say yes.
And yeah, and does he use a computer for work?
Yes. I'm not sure.
And the last question,
He think
why does,
computer game can change the way he live.
yeah, of course. And you know, he can easily communicate with and connect with colleagues through computer and you know, so of course, yes. And does he what? I can see the last question. What is that? Does he what?
I don't know. I can see.
Of course, it's like, you know, let me check the second one. Okay. We can fill in the blanks. Okay, so Miriam, so does she think computer games are changing the way we live?
Don't see there's it.
No. And does she use a computer for work?
Yes, he does.
Of course, very good. Well, and since we don't have the last one, so let's listen to fill in the blanks. So if we have, yeah, we have time, I think. So let's listen to the first word.
Unit 11. Recording 3. Robert.
I think they have already changed the way we live. I mean, a lot of people like me spend a lot of time playing on computer games. Some people already spend more time in virtual worlds, like Second Life, than they do in the real world. And I'm one of them. I'm starting to use Second Life at work too. I have meetings with my colleagues in Second Life. So it's not just a game. I think people are starting to spend more and more time in virtual worlds, where you can live in a castle by the beach and look beautiful and fly, etc. It's more fun and exciting than the real world, where you have to worry about money. So, yes, it started as a kind of game, but I think it's really changing how we live, how we work and study. Everything.
Miriam.
Well, they're not changing the way I live very much. I mean, they're just games like any other game. I quite like computer games, some of them. There are lots of games I don't like the violent games. But for me, it's just the same as the other things I do. I mean, sometimes I read a book or watch television to relax. Sometimes I go out for a walk, and sometimes I play a computer game. It's not changing my life. I don't spend all my time on the computer. I use a computer for work, so I don't want to be on the computer all the time at home, too. And I think a lot of people are like me. In our free time, we prefer to do other things.
Well, I think they've already
I think they have already changed the way we live.
believe. Very good.
Live.
Number two, spend more.
People spend more time with the
Very good.
virtual
Virtual, right. Number three, I have meetings with my
my friends.
colleagues. Yeah, in
Colleagues.
second, yeah, colleagues, of course. And number four, it's more fun and exciting than the real world where you have to worry about.
Money.
Of course, money. And number five, she doesn't like what games?
Like violet.
Violence, of course,
Violet.
of course. And I don't spend all my time on
The computer.
and I think a lot of people are like,
We
in our free time, we
we refer to do.
prefer to do other things. Okay, well, and that's it. I don't want to ask if you have any questions because you don't.
Any new work today, but I don't know.
Yeah, of course, you need to practice and you need to study them. Well, and just this. Thank you so much. It was really good time with you again. Really enjoyed. Joyful time for me. Have a great night.
Yes.
And
Have
sweet
a great
dreams.
day, teacher.
Thank you. Goodbye. See
Bye,
you.
teacher.
Bye.